All right. So let's warm back up. So let's follow these steps. Proof by mathematical induction. Let me see the last one on here. What's the last one? So, okay. All right. What take it out? I didn't like that one too much. For me, come in. Right, so let's find the summation of r going from 1 to n of r squared. Right, that is equal to 1/6 of n by n plus 1 by 2n plus 1. Right, so let's take your time, follow through the steps. Let's see what happens here, right? Right on the plenty of this on the box. Right, I just forgot to think it's for all n, right? For all n, right? So let's take our time and run through all these steps there. Well, I'm gonna point out something I'll show you to one of the past papers, right? Sometimes instead of giving it like this, that actually used to, just write this. And they would say that 1 squared plus 2 squared plus plus n squared is equal to that same thing there. Right? So if you see it like this, all you have to learn to do is to write this as a summation. Right? So this is the same as this. The summation of r going from 1 to n squared.
But you can have the 1/6.
No, this equals to this. So all I wanted to learn to do is to write this like that, and then follow the same process. That's okay. The last term gives you the general. All right. So sometimes they might see the question looking like that. All right. So we're trying some of these harder PMIs today, right? Now give me one or two examples and the inequality. All right, so let's see what we got. Right, so so let's check for n is equal to 1. Left hand side, that's 1 squared. Right hand side, that's 1 6 by 1 plus 1, 2 by 1 plus 1. This is 3 by 2, that's 6, 6 over 6 is 1. Right? So therefore it holds. Right? Once you figure out it holds for n equal to 1, then we go to the assumption step. We assume it holds for n is equal to k. So everywhere I have n, I just go and put k. Summation of r going from 1k of r squared is 1/6k by k plus 1 by 2k plus 1. Right? And then the step that we have to prove now. So now we have to show it holds for n is equal to k plus 1. So wherever I have k, I just put in k plus 1. Summation of r going from 1 to k plus 1 of r squared is 1/6 k plus 1, k plus 1 plus 1. I put in everything so you don't get lost, right? And I put in here 2 by k plus 1 plus 1. All right. I'm just simplifying this a little bit for those who do like the factorization. What you can do, if you don't want to end up with the factorization, you can end up expanding out the whole thing if you want, right? I don't like that. I want to try and factorize it, right? So I'll get 1/6 of k plus 1 by k plus 2 by 2k plus 3. So what we have to do is we have to prove this step here, right? And in order to prove it, we're going to start with the left-hand side. We're going to start with this here. We're going to start with the summation of r going from 1 to k plus 1 r squared, and then try to end up here. Go ahead, again, sometimes prove it. Take your time, write the first line. What's the first line here again, Darius? What's the line here you're supposed to write? After you write this, summation of r going from 1 to k of r squared plus the k plus 1, 2. Right? It's always like this, right? Make your substitutions and then do your thing. Get ready? Almost right. Take your time when you factorize it, right? Alright, ready? Now let's see how far you reach, right? So, and everything you do here is the same thing all the time, right? You substitute here and then the work really starts after this step, right? So this is equal to 16K by K plus 1 by 2K plus 1. What's the K plus 1 term? Put K plus 1 here. Put K plus 1 in there, so that'll be K plus 1 squared. Right? Remember, there's a fraction on the outside, right? And there's a fraction here. And what did I do last week? Instead of writing 1 here, I wrote 6 over 6. That's okay, and Darren didn't like that. Yeah? But you still don't understand why I'm doing that? Yeah, find out. Okay. You sure? Yeah. No? Yeah, okay, so remember, there's a 1 understood there, right? Right? So there's a 1 understood there, but because I have 1, 6, and I want to factor that out, I write in the 1 in terms of 6. 6 on 6. Okay, that Keshav? So what we're going to factor out? We're going to factor out 1, 6, and we're going to factor out K plus 1. So what do I get? This will go, this will go. I'll get K by 2K plus 1. What would I get here? I'll get 6 by K plus 1. Alia, trouble? Where you lost? I'm not quick because only go and get harder with the others. No, but you still have to work on this committed. But it should be easy. Yeah, Alia. Tell me. You sure? All I did fancy here was put 6 on 6 instead of 1. And if I factor out 1, 6 and K plus 1, I will get 6 by this and this by this. Yeah, this is 1 term here. So I go down and multiply it 2K squared plus K, and then I go down and multiply out here 6K plus. I factor out 6 and K plus 1, so I get that. And I factor out 1, 6 and K plus 1, so I end up with that. Right? When I reach here now, online, any questions? When I reach here now, I am going to have to factorize this here. When I factorize this, God willing, it leaves to me. Right? I hope so. Any questions online? So I can do some factorization. 2K by K, I want to get 7. So probably I can put 2 here. 2 by 2K is 4. 3 by 3K is 3. 4 plus 3. So that should work out then. Right? So when I factorize that, I get this. So the final answer is 1, 6, K plus 1, K plus 2, 2K plus 2. Why do you like Diagram? Why do you like? You follow it? So I just, once I factorize properly, I simplify it and then I factorize again. So after this factorization, I simplify it and I factorize again and get my answer. Bishop?
Wasted. We do stuff like that.
Yeah. But where you get it?
Yeah.
That's the important. You get it. So you will speed up after a while, you will speed up. And again, those who don't like this factorization, what you could do is waste time and expand this out and expand this out. And you'll win. You end up with way more steps than me.
No, I didn't expand it.
No, other things, the next option. Let's go again. Actually, here's what. I'm not going to go too much harder as yet. Some other place looking like I can never see this before in your life. Cool. Okay, we need one just like this. Alright, try number 2. You're okay online? Hello. Fine, there. Anybody getting you? Bradley, are you getting you? Ariane, Isaiah. Right, what you can do from online when you start number 2 and you finish it, just message QBD, please. All right, try number 2, please. There's it here, right? Try number 2.
Yes, we have class on Friday.
That's like normal.
So that's the on Friday. Yes, sir.
Nothing is now, right?
Yeah, but I think you need the rest after that. We will extra classes.
Right? We have time. That's it done. Yeah, so our time I can sleep or rest up. I'll get some more questions for you. Okay, promise. Thank you. Oh yeah, do this please. Kalina, you'll get into that. Right, online, so as soon as it finish, message QED, right? Take your time, follow these steps. I give you one just like it. Just Kalina first day, so I don't want to make it too hard as yet. Right, and if I get it, message QED. Do I have one already? No, I have none. I'm online already, none one. I think I 11. Right? Yeah, I think I 11. Anybody get here, sir? Oh, yeah, for sure. So guys, I'm on one thing, yeah, I have one on some. Huh? We have a nice mix of stuff. What does that mean? People do question.
I didn't even look at them.
You got one for what?
Yeah. Physics, sorry. Yeah, they do.
But I'll get that solution now.
These are good, these are
Right, so again, you should reach up to here. That's a substitution step, right? Right, any QEDs online? How much I have so far? Garage, anything yet? Arian, I have one from Arian. That's one so far.
So they're not ready. This beat.
I have one Kamiko, nice. Kamiko is spelled wrong, eh? QED. Huh? But she gets it out, that's the most important, right? Right, 1/3 by 1 plus 1 by, right, so that's 3 by 2, 6, 1/3 of 6 is 2, so you should have that. I just writing on these steps that you should have, right? So that's 1/3 and n plus, sorry. 1/3 k plus 1, k plus 2. Then k plus 1 step r by r plus 1 is equal to 1/3 k plus 1, k plus 2. Right? I just add one time, right? K plus 1, k plus 2, k plus 3. Coming back here, I'm gonna start to do the proof. No, I just write in what everybody's supposed to have. I ain't doing nothing. I've one QED so far. Any more online? Well, just write in this step here. And I write in, what's the k plus 1 term here earlier? Looking like you're interested in that part. I just get k plus 1 term. Put k plus 1 in whatever you have here. So what will it be? K plus 1 by, and because I have a fraction here and a fraction here, what to write here? 3/3. Right? Nice. Do you think fast there? It's about 4 lines away. Any more lines? Think I get 2 online there. All again?
I see, yeah, I get it.
I have 2, nice. I have Kamiko and I have 3. Selena already for a hard one that one. Nice. I say all again, Chip Bradley, excuse. Can you stop playing game, please? But catch you yesterday, huh? Let me catch him Monday. So you get Arian. Let me catch him again Monday. Monday. Kayla all again today, Luke. Right, Isaiah, a good job, Ruben. All right. Again, who lost? What's the more to go?
I think Darren lost it.
Why Arian? All right, so nice. So if I factor out 1/3, they both have k plus 1 in common, and they both have k plus 2 in common. That's okay? So they both have, so if I factor out this, and this, I'll get k plus, if I factor out this, and the 1/3, I'll get 3. And we done. 1, 2, 3, that's the answer there. That's okay? Ishana,
Yes.
you get that? 2 lines long earlier. 1, 2, 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. That's all. Right? So that expanding thing that some of y'all want to do, extremely long. Let go again. Bye-bye. Online, for those who didn't get it, you all follow what to do?
Yes, I am.
Right? Take an next summation. That's an N, right? That's an R. Take your time. Right? So that's 3 by 4 to the power of R, 4 by 4 to the N minus 1. Okay? I give you a little indice. Please remember your indice rules when you're working this out. Go ahead. Have fun there.
For R.
Let's go again. Any online, you'll have any questions here on this one?
So you know something understand. You can just like that.
How do you think? Still in medium, still in medium. I ain't going hard yet. It's all this medium. Come down here. Come on, this one, watch me.
Yeah.
I could but that's coming to Karina. Because the time follow this step, please remember, this is 4 to the power of R, right? So you may need to use it in the rules a little bit, right? I'm gonna just remind some people of the rules. If I give you a 3 by 4, sorry, 3 to the R plus 1, what does this mean again? 3R multiplied by 3 to the power of, okay? Don't forget those rules, right? Go ahead, have fun. 5 minutes, say till 5 each. Yeah. I got you. Oh, I just asking. All right. Jared. Again, Jared. 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 Right, so I just checking it out, right? When n is 1, I'll get 3 by 4 to the 1. 4 to the 1 is 4. 4 by 3 is 12. Here, 4 to the 1 minus 1, that's 3. 3 by 4 is 12. So therefore it holds. Now, I go into the case, k term. Right, that'll be equal to 4 by 4 to the k minus 1. Please be careful where I write the minus 1, right? There's the power and this is the value that you're minusing from it, right? This is 3 to the 4r and k plus 1 term will be 4 by 4 to the k plus 1 minus 1. So we really would like to try to prove this. Okay, right? We're really interested in trying to prove this. So we start in here. Right? So we're starting with 3 to the 4r is equal, right? 3 to the 4r plus the k plus 1, 2. Bine, help me out here. It's Bine, right? Oh, Binish? Binish, help me out here. So Binish, what do I write first here? Right? Which is 4 by minus 1. And what do I write here? You put in k plus 1 in here. So that would be what? 3 to the 4 k plus. That's okay? So somehow this magically has to look like that. Okay? Magically. Just one question I want to ask. Yeah. Just one question I want to ask, right? Well, what is 1 4 to the k plus 2 4 to the k? 3, right? Right, Faith? So if I have 1 4 to the k and I add 2 more 4 to the k's, I'll end up with 3 4 to the k. In case you're not seeing it, and I can factor out 4 to the k here, and I'll be left with 1 plus 2. So that'll be 3 4 to the k. Right? I'll show you this for a reason, right?
I see this shows that.
I'll put it on the marker, I'll put it on with 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. All right, yeah. It's still squeezing. I had the visibility and an inequality for everybody. I want to show you the inequality. It never came before, but I'll do my part, right? I will show you all the time. Right, so you see, you're looking out for this somewhere. You're looking out for this somewhere, Aliyah. Somewhere in this solution, this is lying there, right? Really and truly, I think it's k plus 1, but same principle. Okay. So you do overwork, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. 4 lines ahead of about 4. Yeah. Thing in the middle there. So let's show you somewhere when the side of simplify, it might be that. So I just come up with that because it might be it on the right hand side. Somewhere on the right side, it might be something. Right, you need about 4 lines, right? And if you remember, right, yeah, bracket to all. No, I'm not writing. Yeah.
I have no idea.
But I'm not looking at all. Online, any QEDs? All right, let's see what we get here. But oh, they get more than 5 minutes already. All right, online, pressure, looking at a senior pressure online. Sorry, just pull it. Huh? I just had to write more, that would be the message. So what you say, if I multiply this out, I will get 4 by 4 to the k minus 4 plus 3 by 4 to the k plus 1. Olia, please, you have to work out inside here first before you multiply that, right? You can't do that. You can't multiply 3 by 4 and get 12. That's wrong, right? Here now, we're ending up with 4. This is to the power 1. So this is 4 to the k plus 1 minus 4 plus 3 by 4 to the k plus 1. If you all look closely, right, this is 1, 4 to the k plus 1, right? See that? This is 1, 4 to the k plus 1. This is 3, 4 to the k plus 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. So 4, 4 to the k plus 1 minus 4. Please do minus 4 plus 3 and think of somebody right now. Anyway, 1 plus 3 is 4, right? Everybody okay with that? And now I have 4 here and 4 here, so I can factor out 4. And I will get 4 to the k plus 1 minus 4. That's it. Right? Sometimes if you find like what you're doing not feeling right, it's wrong. Right? So don't do that, right? Some of you all make up a little match something in between here. Right? But of course, they have different methods. Like I saw somebody multiply it, get 12, 12 and 4 is 16, that's good, right? Just make sure what you're doing is maths, right? Make sure it's maths. Online, give me all the response now. You all okay? 11 responses, please. Let's go again. I want to evaluate the ability, that's now, right? One plus 3 is 4. Let's do one more. You want one more like this?
Yeah. So that was hard, right? So I don't know what medium is like.
This is medium.
I was slight one. Slight one.
Very slight.
That's okay.
Right, so that's 1 over 2 to the power of r is equal to 1 minus 1 on 2 to the n.
It's looking like everything, but you know, it did not do that.
That's medium. Oh yeah. I'll send you some more. Come on, take your time and get this one right. This is 1 on 2 to the n, right? Right, online, who responds to my then? Camilo, Kalina, and Jared, right? Bradley, Isaiah, Arwa, Kiran, Kayla, Luke, Baraj. You're doing it? Baraj. Right, please try this one. Alright, here's what to do. Even if you do, if you figure it out, message QED. If you reach halfway, message 0.5. Right? Halfway is here.
What?
Halfway is here, 0.5. Right? If you reach somewhere in here, message 0.75. Garage. Look back in now and pay attention. Huh? Hello, okay, no. Wait, and now look it up.
Hold on, check it.
Yeah, it should work out. 1/2, 1 minus a half is a half. Oh. I'm gonna make sure I write them correct range. What? Hurry up. Did I give you a hard divisibility last week? Yeah. Ah.
That's what.
But I treated it well, most of it. That I did. No hard to, I'll give you a hard some of those. Now, cheap for them. Garage. Right, message answer, Luke. And by you know Luke? Alright, hurry up, please. I gotta give you some time. How much you need again? Gerard read 0.75. Gerard. Right, Javed didn't come today. Samira and Victoria. Barad there, but not there. Samiko, Jacob, Christian, Shana, Faith, Kayla, Jesse, Vinesh, Marquis, Henry. The Randy, Alva, Arya, Isaiah, Luke, Iran, Rishi, Tibi, Darian here. Quante passi esce para him? All right, let me see how this one went. I see at 0.75. Anybody get it here?
Yes.
Almost. Yash get it? Pete, you get this one?
Yeah.
Come on, the board, huh? Yeah, so boys, come on, do it on the board. And it's 1, so you put your 1, so that's a half. Right here will be 1 minus a half, which is a half. Here is 1 over 2 to the r. This is 1 minus 1 on 2 to the k. This one here is 1 on 2 to the r. And this is 1 minus 1 all over 2 to the k plus 1. That's okay? That's what you're trying to prove. Right? Right, here is 1 over 2 to the r. Here is 1 over 2 to the r. When you substitute, you will get 1 over 2 to the k plus 1 term plus k plus 1 here. So that's 1 over k plus. That's it?
Yeah.
Are we done?
Yeah.
One more line and we done. Right, so once you reach here, 0.5. Will you reach here?
Yeah.
Amen. So we have 0.5. Okay, next half to get now. Right? What to tell you, right? What I can tell you, it is only 3 lines long. 3 lines after it, or less. 3 lines or less after this. What's the hints I could give you? What's 1 minus a half? Yeah. 1 minus a half is what? A half. That's the hint. Right? You're welcome. You're welcome, Faith. You're looking for that somewhere. You're looking for that somewhere. Huh? And there. That's the hint you're looking for. 1, 2, 3 lines and you're done. Right. Let me see what one line saying here. Prescott 0.5. Ariane get it, Bradley get it, Barrage. Right, Barrage got the next little part now. Thanks for responding. Come Isaiah, you can reach 2 more lines again. Bradley at 0.6. 0.2. Kayla 0.75. That's nice. Good. Good. Watch how easy it is, huh? No, I guess somebody has them. Aliyah, you're looking like you lost this. You're looking like you lost this here as Aliyah. Aliyah, you guess that's not 1 line. What does 2 to the k plus 1 mean? I want to simplify it. Yeah. 1 over 2 by 2 to the k. Correct? But then technically there's a half, right? That's enough. Can I write? Let me write one more. Let me write the next line and see if it making any sense. Same thing? And this one is same thing, right? So there's a 1, there's a whole. So minus 1 plus a half is how much? Minus 1 plus a half is how much? Like negative a half, yeah. You see enough? Darren don't want to worry about. Darren saying this? I know you don't like this kind of thing. Wait till you see the inequality. You won't like that at all.
What?
The inequalities have an intuitive step. I don't think I was sure of it. Huh? What time is it? 5:06, eh? We have real time.
What?
We have real time. So you're seeing it here? 1 of this, well, minus 1 of this, plus a half of this is how much? Minus a half. One minus one is no, we had nothing to do with this. I just put this one in front here to see this relationship here. Yeah. So if you want, here what I could do for you, right? What I could also do for you is factor out 1 on 2 to the k. And you will get 1 minus half. This by this is this. This by this is this. Plus sign here now. Right? See that? And then what you will get? You will get 1 minus 1 on 2 to the k is a half. When you use the indices rules here, you will get 1 over 2 to the k plus. That's it. Okay. So all I really had was, as I said, just 2 more lines there. I just expanded it out. Yeah. Right. And I just factor out the half. From here. And these two are the same thing. Right. Now what they both have in common? 1 on 2 to the k, right? So I factor out 1 on 2 to the k. And I'll left with 1. And the reason I put a minus here, minus by this is this, minus and a minus up close. This is this, the next one. That's okay? Right, since you'll find that one easy, I want to give you a divisibility now. This divisibility is medium, right? Try that divisibility, please. It's a medium divisibility. It should get out. But you okay with this? Esther, are you okay with this? Victoria? Let's take the time at the end this evening. Right? Yeah, and then simplify. What you could also probably do is find the LCM I'm thinking. And what you could also find the LCM. Well, whichever one you see. Go ahead. Guys, divisibility, please.
Yeah, I tried that. Let's see what I get. I'll try with the side.
Okay, quick. Last one. Before I give you one.
So, guys, that I don't know the stuff. It's really considered not here, like
right? And it's up to you. There are different techniques. You can make 70 decay the subject, 3 decay the subject, or non the subject, leave it as it is.
Leave it as it is.
Leave it as it is. How much is 3 to the cube plus 5 to the cube?
7.
Right. So just look out for those little things, right? If you have 3 to the cubes, so you have 3 apples, and you add 5 more apples. 8 apples. Right? Let's remember that because it might see it somewhere, right? Right. Online if you get it, Mr. QED. If you don't work it, you don't know.
That's true. Yeah.
You can't be like Dario. What's that?
What? Try to be like Dario. I started one glass of free. No. Actually, yeah, but
Come on, we'll go to summer.
what?
Right? So as I said, you can make anything the subject and the formula, the key part, right? You can let 7 to the K be the subject or 3 to the K be the subject. Private stitch up. Are you ready? I have tried. So as I said, you have 3 options. You can make 7 to the K the subject and the formula. You can make 3 to the K the subject and the formula, or you can leave it as it is. Anyone you want. Right? That's not a rule. Where you getting that from? That's not a rule, right? Right? And for the 9th time, 7 to the K minus 3 to the K is not 4 to the K. Right? 2 different bases, you can't do that. Right? That's not a rule, right? All right, I want to show you two methods, right? I'll show you one method here. Anybody get it online? No, this is medium. All right, watch this here, right? So if from here I made 7 to the k the subject of the formula, I would get something like that. Correct? So here I could substitute 7 to the k as 4a plus 3 to the k minus 3 to the k. 7 by 4, that's 28a. 7 by 3 to the k is 7 3 to the k, not 21, right? Just 7 3 to the k. So I have 7 3 to the k minus 3 3 to the k. 7 minus 3 is how much? 7 minus 3 to the 7 minus 3 3 to the k is 4 3 to the k. Right? And then factor out 4 and you'll get 7a plus 3 to the k. And that's it. Yeah, I can't show it up. Right. What is next method here? Right? There's something else that we could do as well, Jacob. Right? I would ideally like to factor out 7 here, but can't, right? Because I have a 3 here. Right? You'll see that? So is there any way I could turn this into 7? Any way I could do that? Is there any way I could turn this into 7? What's that? Add 4. You're real close to it. Yeah, she said that again. Minus 4 3 to the k, right? Minus 4 3 to the k. But if you minus 4 randomly, and that will mess it up. So if you minus 4, could I add back 4? And because that'll give me 0, right? Yeah. And now can I put these two together?
No.
Well, why I can't put these two together?
-3
Minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7 3 to the k plus 4 3 to the k. See that? So minus and a minus give us 7, and I'm leaving the 4 3 to the k here. Now I could factor out 7. Right? Now I can factor out 7. And I know that this is 4a. So now I can factor out 4 and I'll get 7a plus 3 to the k. That's it. Right? Either one could work. Right? All I did here, I did a little magic here, but Venus said I could do it. Venus said I could do it. I want to get 7 here. So I minus 4 and add 4. And that technically is 0, right? So it's not changing it. Okay? But to me,
I could answer.
yes, it's one easy, all right? One more. You have 5 minutes. Now we're good, right? We have one more to look at, inequality. Right? So before we'll just try this one.
So not the inequality one. Give us that now. Give us one more like that.
Now I'll give you an inequality to try. Right? So I'll give it 3 to try and I'll give you the solution straight after. So on the group, I will pose 2 questions, try them, and then I'll pose the answer.
We want like the
I given you a medium and each one.
like this.
I given you one each.
One each and
Straight up.
three that we do.
Let's go through this door to the next one.
So one like this one way, but it's one over two.